2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Thanks for joining us today. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. We head down to the first tee now. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Well played, mate. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, mate, on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 8 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
So close to the eagle. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. Good look here for a second shot.
That is right out of the top shelf by Morikawa to get it that close to the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Going with the 5-wood.
Nicely done.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently a couple under for the event. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
That is absolutely spot on.
Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
Putting for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. 3 behind our leader. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
So close. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've got an old double breaker here. It's going to go left to begin with and then right.
Well, this looks pretty tiny, this. That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. that is not the place to be.
A thing of beauty.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hello, Luke. I'm down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the second. This one might...
Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt to move into the top 10. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The eighth is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
That's a high caliber shot. Sitting at 3 under par. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Gee, if this is up, it could be in. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. As we move on to the next hole, it's Nick Taylor in top spot. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Well, good shot that, right inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Oh, so close, but an easy par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich, a chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
That was wonderfully done. Sitting at 4 under for the day. And he's safely on the green with that shot. 16 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
What a disappointment. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Let's head over to the 15th hole, shall we? Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. 4 shots behind our leader. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Sitting at -4. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Wow, what a shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
You know, Luke, they say nothing rolls like a ball.
Go to your home. Just a 4-footer remaining. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. As we move to the next, Nick Taylor leads the tournament. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Asking this one to come a long way from the right side.
Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that's disappointing to have missed a putt at that distance. Just a short putt remaining here. And he'll move to 5 under after that.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Nicely done. This is his second shot. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. He finds himself in a share of 11th. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Good sounding strike, that one. Good shot there.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
That's a touchy class. Coases it up towards the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Opting for the 5-wood. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This one's about 33 feet from the cup. Good putt there. That'll work.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Oh, he's got to like the look of this. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome. Okay, good opportunity here. Would love to finish the day with a birdie. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second round coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Taking a look at the leaderboard and the position of our featured player. And it's a story that really isn't spoken about as much on tour, but it should be a nerve-wracking day ahead for our player.
It's amazing how much players are affected by that cut. You're going to see every player out there today grinding it out to make this cut.
We're going down to the first hole now. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Yeah, that one will play. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one is right down the pipe.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
A 7-footer right here. Par putt coming up here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Going with a 3-wood here. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Wow. Back into play from the rough. Wow. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, that was a really important hole. Now just one off the cut line. Before we move over to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard, and it's Joel Damon occupying top spot. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Yeah, that was a safe play. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This for a birdie run.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 8 under for the tournament. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Not a bad play, that one. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Looks pretty good.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. To par 4, the 5th hole.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Great shot.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th is a par 4. Ah, absolutely flushed. And he's down there.
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Time now to play the par 5 7th.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got a great chance for eagle here.
Oh, what a putt. Trailing by 7 after that hole. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Wonderfully played. His second shot here. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Now 8 shots back after that hole. On the tee now, the par 3 9th. Going with the 5 wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. 20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Come on, don't be shy.
And he holds it. What a putt. And Rich, this player's in a precarious position. It's probably not something that we focus too much on tour. Right on that cut line or just above it is such a pressure-packed situation.
I think it's more pressure-packed than actually leading the tournament, because if you don't perform this final 9 holes, you're gonzo.
Attaboy, good shot. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Outstanding approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Oh, well played.
Ooh, this is gonna work.
Lovely effort that. Three feet to go here to the hole. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently 12 under for the event. The 12th hole is a par 4. Oh, well done. This is his second shot.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
An opportunity for a birdie here. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
That's disappointing. A par putt awaits. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 7 shots behind after that. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Oh my, that was launched. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This would be a great up and down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And that should secure the par on this one. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, this is right down the pipe. And it drops. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole. That's tidy. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Yeah, nicely played. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a 24-foot putt.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And now you just got to pray for a good line because that one's heading towards the sand. And now from the fairway bunker.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Straight at it.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Or a 9-foot chance here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice up and down there out of the bunker for the birdie. Way to go.
This 17th hole is a par 3. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we move to the next, it's Nick Taylor out in front. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Standing over his second shot. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
How close was that to going down? Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is on a great line.
And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie.